I have been an avid soccer fan for as long as I can remember, and I have always been fascinated by the greatest players of the sport. One name that stands out in the world of soccer is the legendary Brazilian superstar, Pele. Who is Pele? Pele, full name Edson Arantes do Nascimento, is considered by many to be the greatest soccer player of all time. He was born in 1940 in Brazil, and from a young age, he showed immense potential as a soccer player. He began his professional career at the age of 15, and he quickly became one of the most recognizable figures in the game. Pele was renowned for his skill, agility, and technical ability. He was one of the first players to use the bicycle kick and the step over, which are now commonplace in the modern game. He was also known for his penchant for scoring spectacular goals. Pele was an incredibly talented and creative player, and he was an absolute joy to watch on the field. Pele's professional career. Pele began his professional career in 1956, when he signed with Santos, a Brazilian club. Over the next 18 years, he would make a huge impact on the club and the Brazilian national team. With Santos, he won the Campeonato Paulista, the most prestigious state championship in Brazil, a record 6 times. He also won the Copa Libertadores, the South American equivalent of the UEFA Champions League, twice. At the international level, Pele was just as dominant. He was part of the Brazilian national team that won the 1958, 1962, and 1970 World Cups. He scored a combined 12 goals in those tournaments, which is still the most ever by a single player in the history of the World Cup. Pele's achievements. Pele's achievements on the field are truly remarkable. He scored a total of 1,281 goals in his career, which is the most ever by a professional soccer player. He also holds the record for most goals scored in a single season, with 75 goals in 1958. But Pele's impact on the game went far beyond his individual accomplishments. He was the leader and symbol of Brazil's golden generation of soccer, which won 3 World Cups in the span of 12 years. He also helped popularize the game around the world, as his unique style of play was admired by fans everywhere. Pele's impact on the Brazilian national team. Pele's influence on the Brazilian national team cannot be overstated. He was the leader of the team, both on and off the field. He was the one who set the tone and created the winning mentality that the team had. His creative and attacking style of play was the driving force behind the team's success. But his impact went beyond just the field. He was the face of the team, and his fame transcended the world of soccer. He was a symbol of hope for the people of Brazil, and he inspired the nation with his passion for the game. Pele's impact on soccer. Pele's impact on the game of soccer is undeniable. He revolutionized the way the game was played and popularized it around the world. He was the first player to use the bicycle kick and the step over, which are now commonplace in the modern game. He was also a master of free kicks, and his spectacular goals from dead ball situations are still remembered by fans today. But Pele's influence extended beyond just the field. He was an ambassador for the game, and his celebrity status helped to popularize soccer around the world. His charisma and enthusiasm were infectious, and he brought a new level of excitement to the game. Pele's legacy. Pele's legacy is one of greatness. He is widely considered to be the greatest soccer player of all time, and his influence on the game is still felt today. He was a symbol of hope for the people of Brazil, and his passion and enthusiasm for the game inspired fans around the world. His iconic goal celebration, the Pele dance, is remembered fondly by fans everywhere. His remarkable achievements on the field have been immortalized in the record books, and his name will be remembered for generations to come. Pele's personal life. Pele was also a remarkable person off the field. He was known for his humility and generosity, and he used his fame to help those less fortunate. He was also an advocate for social causes, and he used his platform to speak out against injustices. In addition to his philanthropic work, Pele was also a devoted family man. He was married 3 times and had 3 children. He was a loving and devoted father, and he passed his passion for the game on to his children. Pele's popularity in Brazil. In Brazil, Pele is an icon. He is widely regarded as the greatest athlete of all time, and his popularity in the country is unparalleled. He is seen as a symbol of hope and pride, and his name is synonymous with excellence. He has received numerous awards and honors from Brazil, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian award in the country. He is also the only athlete to be named a national treasure by the Brazilian government. Pele's popularity around the world. Pele's popularity is not limited to Brazil. He is a global icon, and he is widely considered to be the greatest soccer player of all time. His name is recognized all over the world, and his legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of fans everywhere. He has been honored by numerous countries around the world, including the United States, where he was inducted into the National Soccer Hall of Fame in 1993. He has also been recognized by the United Nations and UNESCO for his contributions to the sport. Pele is an iconic figure in the world of soccer. He is widely considered to be the greatest soccer player of all time, and his impact on the game is undeniable. He was a symbol of hope for the people of Brazil, and his charisma and enthusiasm inspired fans around the world. His legacy will live on for generations, and he will always be remembered as the phenomenal Pele.